Hello everyone, my name is Omar Nowick, and if you're wondering why my name is Omar Nowick, it's because I trade Nowick candles. In this video, I'm going to be explaining to you my 90% win rate Nowick strategy. Now before I start, I need to emphasize on this. If you don't really know how to identify trends, if we're in an uptrend, if we're in a downtrend, what is a market structure, what is the highs, what is the lows, higher high, higher low, and all of this, you're not going to be able to understand the strategy. So if you don't know these, I would highly recommend you watch this video first and then come back here. Because look, my strategy is so simple that even a 9-year-old could learn it. But that's only if you know how trends move and what trend we are. Like if you don't know if we're in an uptrend or if we're in a downtrend, my strategy is basically useless. Anyway, let's skip the yapping and let's get directly into the strategy. Before I explain it on the charts, I would like to draw it off charts, and then so I explain to you in a basic terms, and after that we can see it on the charts, and it's so simple, like it's mind-blowing. This is how I became profitable, and hopefully this is how you will become profitable. So, what are we here? You tell me, are we in an uptrend or in a downtrend? We're in a clear downtrend, exactly. So, we're in a clear downtrend, a bearish candle showed up with no top wick here. Cool? All we have to do is we wait for price to retrace back to that no wick candle. So price has to retrace back to this no wick candle. Now, which candle should it come back here? Because you could be like, okay, but next candle didn't come back directly. It's okay. We have the margin of 10 candles. So in the first 10 candles after we close with no top wick, in this case, we need to go back and tap this area. Okay, so simple. So after no wick candle closes with no top wick in a bearish trend, we wait for price to retrace back there, and that's where we enter sells. So in this case, let's say the next candle comes and does something like this. Boom. We enter sells. We put, oops. We're not gonna focus on this now. Like this. That's how it would look. We enter sells. We put our stop loss at the most recent lower high and take profit 1-to-1. That's how simple the strategy is. We're in a clear downtrend. A bearish candle showed up with no top wick. We enter sells, stop loss at the most recent lower high, and take profit 1-to-1. That's it. For the bullish example, same concept but it's flipped. We're in an uptrend. We have a higher low here. A bullish candle closed with no top wick, with no bottom wick. Sorry. The next candle comes. Let's say it taps it. We would enter buys. Stop loss at the most recent higher low with some breathing room, and then 1-to-1 TP. Guys, that's literally it. Now, before you get excited, like, hey, now we're gonna make a couple of millions. Chill out, okay? And hey, by the way, if you're laying in your bed right now, hoping to make millions after watching this video, that's not gonna be the case, okay? So go sit down properly, bring a pen, bring a paper, I don't know, take notes on your laptop, on your phone, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Just take this video seriously, and look, you're trying to compete in a field that has a lot of smart people. Do you think these smart people were laying in their bed while they were learning how to trade? No. So go sit down, be actually like lock in, bro. Lock in. You're like, yeah, but oh my, I see you trading while you're sleeping in your bed. Yes, I do, because I put hours every day to learn the strategy and backtesting and all of this, and that's how I was able to do that. So don't rush, one step at a time, okay? Now this is the list of rules. This is the list of rules that you have to follow. It's very simple. It's only 5 rules. First rule is the candle has to be with a trend. So to take buys, we need to be in a bullish trend. To take sells, we need to be in a bearish trend. That's it. That's how simple it is, okay? So first rule has to be with a trend. And of course, if we take in buys, a bullish candle should close with no bottom wick. And if we take in sells, a bearish candle has closed with no top wick. Once we see it on the charts, it's gonna look so much easier. The time frame. It only works on the 15 minutes and higher. So don't try to do it on the 5 minutes, on the 1 minute. It will work out, but the win rate is not gonna be the same. So that's why we stick for 15 minutes and above. Pairs. And me personally, I like to stick to the 15 minutes and that's it. It gives me like, I don't want to look at higher time frame and do this daily bias and all that bullshit. Just we stick to the 15 minutes and that's it. The pairs, these are the best pairs. First pair is USD JPY. It's by far the best pair. After that is GBP USD. It got a really good win rate as well. Then we have AUD USD, which is great, but it's not like GBP USD and USD JPY. And then we have gold. Gold, unfortunately, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm here to be transparent. I don't think gold has 90% win rate. I would say it's in the 70 to 75% range. So, because you guys, you know me, you love me because I'm transparent, and this is the truth. Now, me personally, nowadays I haven't been trading gold. Like, I've been trying to avoid gold. Price action haven't been the best, so I'm trying to avoid gold. I'm sticking to USD JPY, GBP USD, and sometimes AUD USD. Now, the 10 candle rule. After this candle closes, like the Nowick candle, after it closes with no top wick or no bottom wick, it depends. Price has to come back and tap it max 10 candles. So if more than 10 candles pass by, let's say here we have another candle, another candle, another candle, another candle. If more than 10 candles pass by without coming back to the Nowick, we don't take the trade anymore. It's not valid anymore. And then the fifth rule, which I already explained, is stop loss change of character, aka we put it at the most recent higher low in an uptrend and the most recent lower high in a downtrend. And the take profit is always 1-to-1. That's it. Now there's one more thing before we jump to the charts that most people actually fuck it up when they watch my videos. Let's say you go on your AUD USD. It's very, very, very important that you choose Wanda. Don't ask me why, but for some reason, Wanda works the best. On some charts, you will see, let's say here there's a no wick candle, but on Wanda, there is a wick. And vice versa. On Wanda, it might be there is no wick, but on other charts, there is wick. So this is very, very, very important that you actually take it serious, okay? A Wanda and that's it. All right. And for the Nowick candles, it's very, you should probably take screenshot of the rules so you memorize, or you don't need to memorize them like that, but just so you know what's going on. I used to have them on a sticky note on my laptop when I first started trading. Now, one more thing, you see this Nowick candle, I always have these arrows and everyone keeps asking me, what are these arrows? What are these arrows? Sometimes, let's say here, if you look at this one from the outside, you would think this candle has no wick, right? Because it looks like it has no wick. But if you really zoom in, you will see that it has a bottom wick. You see what I mean? Like only if you zoom in, it will show. So to avoid every single time zooming in too much, there's this indicator. I don't know the guy, I'm not sponsored by him. I don't know anything about him. It's called X Ghost Wickless Candles. It's a must, like it's not an optional if you want to have it or not. You have to have it. Otherwise, you have to zoom in every single time. So you add this indicator, and this for the trends, like to identify higher lows and lower highs and all of this, I use this indicator, which I explain in the next video. I shouldn't be telling you this, but that's all right. I love you guys, that's why I'm tell you. It's called Break of Structure / Change of Character by Nephew Sam. Okay, now let's take some real examples on how this strategy works. Perfect. This is the first one. I'm gonna show you now examples, even if it's a win or a loss, it doesn't matter. We're here just to explain to you how the strategy works. So we're in a clear uptrend, right? You see we have a low, high, higher low, higher high. We're in a clear uptrend. A bullish candle showed up with no bottom wick and an uptrend, right? What does that mean? That means once price comes back and retraces here, we enter buys. So we put our buys here. Stop loss at the most recent higher low and take profit 1-to-1. I'm gonna bring the rules so you guys can actually know, like when you take this trade by yourself, how it's supposed to look like. Well, perfect. So rule number 1, it has to be with a trend. Yes, it's with the trend. Time frame 15 minutes and higher. It's on the 15 minutes. Pairs USD JPY. It is a USD JPY. 10 candle rule. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8th candle tapped our Nowick candle. Perfect. Stop loss at change of character. In this case, at the higher low. Perfect. Take profit 1-to-1. Perfect. That's it. That's it, guys. Let's see another example. This one, let's say this one. What is this valid or no? No, it's not. If you said yes, I'm disappointed. It's not valid. Why is it not valid? Rule number 1, guys. It has to be with the trend. Here we're in a downtrend. A bullish candle showed up. It's against the trend. We don't take these. Okay? Let's say this one, the green one. Is it valid? Yes, it is valid. Why? We're in an uptrend. Cool. Price, a bullish candle showed up with no bottom wick in that uptrend. Cool. We enter buys. Where do we put our stop loss? We put our stop loss at the most recent higher low. Cool. And always give it some 1 to 2 pips breathing room, just so we don't get liquidity grabs or spreads, you know. Always give it 1 to 2 pips. Take profit 1-to-1. Nice. That's it. Guys, that's literally it. That's how I make money every single day. What about this red one? Was it valid? No, it wasn't. We were in an uptrend, right? Let me find the bearish example. Damn, why was it always bullish? This one. Still in the bullish trend though. We're in a bullish trend, right? A bullish candle showed up with no bottom wick. What do? We enter buys. Stop loss, most recent higher low. You see here. 1 to 2 pips breathing room. Okay. TP 1-to-1. Oops. Boom. Tapped it exactly on the dot. And then it went and would have hit stop loss. You see, that's, guys, that's it. Like, that's it. You just put your TP, your stop loss, and sometimes it will miss it by a pip, like this, but it's part of the game, you know what I mean? Damn, why can't I find any cells? Okay, perfect. Oh my God. Yeah, I will cover these ones as well. So you don't tell me, yo, Omar, what's up? All right. We're in a clear downtrend. A bearish candle showed up with no top wick. Price retraced back to the Nowick candle. Stop loss at the most recent lower high and 1 to 2 pips breathing room. Take profit 1-to-1. That's it. Now you get like, yo, Omar, it came very close to my stop loss. I don't care, man. I don't care. Just let it be. That's it. This one, same shit. You would have taken this one for this one. Same concept. I would have probably taken only one of them. But yeah. And then you have this one as well. Now this one is a bit tricky. It's a very tricky one. And this one would have taken forever, to be honest. But this one I would skip. But let's say this one would have probably been just a normal loss, you know? Like price, bearish trend, price retrace with a Nowick candle, stop loss at the most recent lower high, 1-to-1 TP. And yeah, would have hit stop loss. But part of the game, it doesn't have a 100% win rate, right? It has a 90% win rate, so that's all right. Same concept here. Okay, What? Now let's do some tests for you and then we good, because I don't want to yap too much. Was this valid? If you said no just because we hit stop loss, go watch the whole video. Yes, it was valid. We were in a clear uptrend. Stop loss at the most recent higher low. Take profit 1-to-1 and would have hit stop loss. Cool. What about this one? Yes, it was valid too. Take it. Stop loss at the higher low. Take profit 1-to-1. Now, this one would have pissed me off. But it is what it is, you know? Like, it is what it is. It doesn't have a 100% win rate, guys. You gotta remember this. Look at this, for example. Here we're in a clear uptrend. Look, guys, how many Nowick candles worked out. 1, stop loss the most recent, higher low. These would have taken forever though, but still. 2, like, I can't even make this shit up, you know. 3, just make them 1-to-1 and you would see like they all hit take profit. Like you can see, I don't want to chart it out, but they all hit. Look how beautiful this was. Oh my God. Look how beautiful this was. Clear uptrend. Price retraced to the Nowick candle. Bullish candle showed up with no bottom wick. Stop loss at the most recent higher low. Take profit 1-to-1. Guys, that's the strategy. It's very simple as long as you keep it simple. So please don't overcomplicate it. Now, if you have any questions, just text me on Instagram, honestly, and I reply to the DM, so don't worry. My username is the same as my YouTube channel. And yeah, it's that simple, guys. I post such trade recaps every day on my, I post trade recaps every day on my YouTube channel and on my Instagram. So follow me, subscribe, whatever you're more active on, and I'll see you in the next video.